Okay. Okay. Good. Welcome, guys, man. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome today. Welcome. Welcome. Whew. So welcome, guys. Whew. Welcome to the Daily Online Seminar. My name is Charles Masala. I'm the host of the Daily Online Seminar. Welcome to a brand new month. A blank check has been handed over to you. This is November 1st, 2021. A blank check has been handed over to you. And what are you going to do with this blank check? It's all up to you, but guys, it's up to you. What you'll be doing with this blank check. Another opportunity I presented is that we have like 60 days. Yeah. We have like 60 days to the end of 2021. And how are you riding it so far? How far so far? I'm asking you that. How far so far? What have you been doing? How have you been doing them? What has been your success rate thus far? Since the beginning of 2021 till today, we have been riding and we've been driving hard and harder. I believe you have been driving hard because you don't have a choice than to drive hard. So, and that's exactly what we'll be doing. Today is another day for us to go, for us to drive deep into the daily online show, YouTube show. And all I want you to do is to click the like button below and also the notification bell so that whenever I'm live like this, you can get a quick notification so you can hurriedly join us. So you just sit back, like this video as you watch this video. All I want you to do is to tell others about this YouTube channel, the Daily Online YouTube channel. Maybe you're on our website or you're on Facebook, wherever you're watching us from. All I want you to do is to do what? Move over to our YouTube channel or our website where you can watch us live every day by 9 p.m. GMT +1. We talk about vital things that will boost your life, things that will boost your business, things that will transform you and your business and take you guys to a new level entirely that you didn't see coming. And today we'll be going straight to a very important topic. We've been talking about it for the past few weeks and we'll be going deep into it. But we'll be coming from a different angle today, whereby we're talking about reset your limiting beliefs, resetting your limiting belief. It actually takes just 3 steps to reset your limiting belief. And that is exactly what we'll be looking at, how you can go ahead and reset your limiting belief. So the truth is that looking at your limiting belief are the things, are those beliefs you are holding on to that are actually dragging you down. These are beliefs that you've been holding on to over the years, over the time since you were born. So limiting belief are belief that limits what you believe is possible for yourself or what you will allow into your life. Limiting belief are the things you believe about yourself and what you allow into your life. What are those things you've been believing all these years that have been impeding you, that have been stopping you to get to that level you should have been? You see, many people would have been at a higher level than the level they are today. But because of some factors, some belief about themselves, that these beliefs have been holding them back, that they can achieve anything. I don't know if you fall into the category. Look at our Monday series, last Monday and last 2 Monday. Just look at it and you will see it's the series you've been following. You'll be able to follow this series and see how you can break this limiting belief and transform your life to a better one that you've always desired. So today we'll actually be looking at 3 hacks, 3-step method, 3 approach that you'll be using to actually overcome limiting belief. 3 of them. So I'm now breaking these 3 of them for you today so that we can have a very good belief going forward so that we can achieve those things that look unachievable, those things that look insurmountable, those things that look like we can't achieve them. We'll go straight and see how we can overcome these things and start making a big headway for ourselves. So let's go straight today to the 3 steps approach that you can use to reset your limiting belief. Let's go straight. Number 1 is what? Name that limiting belief. I want you to name that limiting belief. Let me take this off the screen. Okay. Number one is to name that limiting belief. When you name that limiting belief, you first give, what I want you to do is first give that limiting belief a name. Give it a name. Maybe if you can see my screen, like something I'm not good. I'm not an artist, or I'm not good at doing artistry work. You just feel you can't just do it. You eliminate yourself, that you just have this mentality that there's nothing that can be done about you and artistry work or a particular thing. I want you to give that limiting belief, that thing you feel is holding back, that you know has been holding you back. Give it a name so you can handle it and can also refer to it. Like say, I can't dance, I can't write, I can't um, I can't do graphic work, I can't do video editing, I can't design a website, I can't do copywriting, I can't. Just look at those. What are those things you think you can't? I want you to identify them and give it a name so you can recognize that particular thing, and so you can work on it. The name you give it, say to name it, you have to catch it. So when you catch a thing, when a thief is being caught, what happens? It pays back double, according to the Holy Bible. Now, this is it. Give it a name so you can recognize it. Okay, let me give myself an example. Over the years, I've always had this mentality that I can't do video editing. Adobe Premiere, and do all the whole software editing of video editing. I've always had this belief that I can't do it. I just have that belief that, see, I can't do video editing. It has always been there. Once in a while, I'll try to see if I can do it. I want to do one or two things before, I'll flop. I actually gave up. But over the years, as time progresses, I can assure myself, say, no, you need this video editing skill for a start, even before I start outsourcing it. But for the start, then I don't know, I need this video editing skill. So I've got no choice. So I have to name it that. The belief I have is that I can't edit videos. You understand? So I have it that I can't edit video. So what I have to do, after I named it, I identify that this one is an issue that I cannot do. But over the time, I have to come back and look at this video editing thing. How can I start this video editing? So how did I do? I went back to look at which simpler way can I use to overcome that? What are the other simpler way I can use to overcome video editing? That I have to go to InShot, I have to go to other mobile editing apps, and those ones actually where I started. You understand? So that is what I'm talking about. Identify, naming it. So you need to name that belief that you have always had, that you always believed that you can't do. You can't just do it no matter what happens. You can't. You just name it. Like we said, to name it is to catch it. So now you have named it. The next thing we're to do is to go ahead and do what? The next, after we have named it, now the second step to this limiting belief is what? Detach yourself, detach from your limiting belief. Detach from your limiting belief. Picture whatever this limiting belief is and stick it outside of you. This way, you can work on your limiting belief. Did you get that? After you have identified it, detach it from yourself. Let it not be part of you. Let it not be tied to you. Like I said, mine was, I can't do video editing. But it got to a point I said, no, I can't keep identifying with this. I can't attach this to me. So I have to take it out. So see, because I've named it, I put it by the side. You stand here first. Can't edit the video. Stand here by the side. You are not me. You are on your own. I am on my own. Day your day. I'll day my day. So that is what it is. So it is on one side. I kept it on one side on its own. It is on one side. So I've been able to what? Detach it from me, because that is what I have believed that I can do. So to help me reset my distance, to help me reset my limiting belief, that is what I had to do. I had to detach it from me. So after detaching it from me, the next thing I did was to, let me see, okay, 1 minute. I detach it from me. The idea is to put the focus on the behavior. You put the focus on the behavior and not limiting your identity. Put the focus on that behavior, on that thing you feel you cannot do. Put your focus on it now, not on you now. Because when you put it on you, it has become an issue to you. It has to be as if you are now wearing that regalia. You are now, it has now personified you. But no, you detach it and put it by the side. The essence of naming and detaching this limiting belief is so that you can work on them. See, you day your day. These limiting belief day their day. They're on their own. So to work on your limiting belief, you challenge them. Now, you challenge them. What do I mean by you challenge them? Because you have taken it, you have detached it from you. It is now standing on its own. It's not what you used to identify yourself. I cannot design a website. I cannot dance. I cannot write. I cannot this, I cannot that. You just fill in the blank space. What is that you feel you cannot? Now, when you do that, don't personalize it on your own. Let it be on your own. Let it take it away from you. Let it stand on its own. Then the thing is to go ahead and do what? You go ahead and work on your, you go ahead and work on your limiting belief. You go ahead and challenge it. How did I do mine? I had to go and challenge mine. I challenged mine. That is what I did. I had to challenge mine. How did I challenge mine? I told you my own challenge back then was what? I cannot edit videos. So what I had to do, I had to challenge mine by doing was starting from the easiest part. Easiest part of what? I started by mobile apps, InShots, and so many others, CapCut, and so many of them like that. I started learning video editing from there. That's why I started. I started editing from those ones. So those ones look simpler. Those ones, because on my phone, I wasn't using my laptop. I was using my phone. I was doing it gradually and I was improving. I was getting better. I kept getting better. And I realized that, see, I can actually do this thing. I can actually do a lot, it's from there I started before I migrated to the laptop. So it's actually a step. So it's a challenge. So I have to challenge myself on those items I've been able to identify, I've named, I've detached it from me. So I took it as a challenge upon myself. You understand? So what you do, you take it as a challenge. That this thing, you say you want to overcome you. No, you overcome it. You're getting what I'm saying? That this thing is saying it wants to overcome you. Dance, say you cannot dance. You're putting it by the side. It's you, it's not you. It's different on its own. That's why you cannot dance. This is like they say you cannot write. They say you cannot design a website. So where do you start from? There is a starting point, and that is what I'm talking about. So I identified it, and I started to do what? To start to challenge it. And on my own challenge, it has to do with starting with mobile apps to start editing videos. I'll do a video, I'll see a video online and download it. I'll start editing it. I'll see a particular kind of video online, on ecom video or whatever video I see. I love the way they edited it. I'll now download it. I will now start afresh. I will now start imitating what I saw. Start editing in that format. You get it? Using, in short, mobile app, and some of them like that. That is what I was doing. So I started challenging myself. So on your own, if you can't dance, what do? You start on your own from your home. You look at some dance video, you start practicing the moves. You look at, if it's for writing, you give yourself like, okay, every day you want to write for 10 minutes. From 10 minutes, you move to 15 minutes. From 15 minutes, you move to 30 minutes. Before you know, you move to 1 hour. Before you know, you keep growing every day. You need to challenge yourself that every day I want to do it. Build a routine, create a routine that you'll be using every day. You need to do it for a particular time. You start from 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. You grow. Don't start from 1 hour. It will wear you out. Start from little. And you start practicing it like that. You start doing it from little to little. You start doing it. And as you're doing that, you're building momentum. You're building energy. You're building inspiration on your own. You're doing that. So, number one, you've named it. Number two, number one, you named that for you to what? Excuse me. For you to reset your limiting belief, number one, you name that limiting belief. Number two, you detach it from you, let you not identify yourself with it. Then as you not identify that, you start challenging it because it's now a different personality. It is like a stumbling block to you. Your limiting belief are what stop you from getting to your next phase of life. So like me, I do a lot of videos for my businesses and like what I'm, and a lot of that. So I do a lot of videos every day, a lot of videos. So I know if I can't do that, I'll keep outsourcing. But then when I was starting, I needed to start to learn how to edit first on my own. So that I have to challenge myself after I've detached that belief that I can't edit videos. I have to detach it from me and I do what? And I start challenging myself. Well, I start doing from little by little, I started doing that. Good. So you have detached it from yourself and you challenge yourself. So the next thing you need to do is to, let's go to the next point. After you have detached the limiting belief, the next thing is to what? Replace your limiting belief. Replace your limiting belief. You have identified it, you have detached it, and now you're replacing that limiting belief. Replace your limiting belief with an empowering one. It is easier to fill a void with something new than to just do nothing. Simple. How do you replace that limiting belief? You've identified it, you've named it, you have detached it from you. You refuse to let it identify yourself with that. It's on and on. You start challenging yourself. Now, the next thing for you to do is to what? Replace that limiting belief. How did I replace my own limiting belief? I replaced it by start practicing every day, by getting videos and start editing them. Even though I'm not going to use them, they are not my videos. Some are my videos, some are not. I'll just see a nice video I love. I see on Instagram, I see on wherever, YouTube or wherever I saw them. I love the way it's being edited. I saw online. I'll just take them, download them, and from InShot, I start doing that. I start feeling that space that I detach from myself. You see, when you take away something from yourself, there's a space there that is being created. All I need to do is to fill that space of that I cannot edit video. And I start doing what? Filling up by practicing, by with the spirit of I can. I believe I can. And I started putting action, I started putting work to my words. I started putting action to my words. I'm not just saying it. I'm challenging myself and I'm taking steps to do that. I'm taking steps. And these steps I'm taking is what I start every day by getting a 1 minute video, a 30 seconds video. I saw the way they edited it. I love the way they did the caption, the heading, and this, and the audio flash. And I started editing mine. I started doing, and that is what I started doing. Even some of these comedians, the way I saw their videos back then, the way they did their editing skills, I love it. And I started imitating. I started copying from them. Started doing one of them. So that is what I actually did. That is what I did. So I have to replace my limiting belief. So now remind yourself that you are a creator of your belief. You're a creator of your belief. Whatever you believe, you have to create it. I believe after I detach those beliefs that I cannot be a video editor, and I create a belief I can. And because I believe, you see, I believe and I said so, and I took the challenge to start doing it from gradually. Today, I have moved over that I can now edit on my laptop. Today, comfortably, I can edit on my laptop without any challenge. I can edit on my laptop. So remind yourself that you are a creator of your belief. Just create a new belief that now, yes, I can dance. Now I can write. Now I can design a website. After all, there are different ways to design a website. You can start by a template. There are different templates from Insta Builder to Elementor to Thrive Architect. There are so many templates you can just use and install and start editing. There are so many of them. Don't forget, this is a daily online seminar where every day we meet by 9 p.m. GMT +1. All I want you to do is to click the subscribe button so that you can join us, and also the notification bell. Click notification bell so that whenever I'm live like this, you can get your notification and you can join us fast. Please like the video so that YouTube can rate us high and other people will get to see this video. I believe if you're enjoying this video, don't forget I'm Charles Marcel and I love you, and I'm happy that you joined us today. So all I want you to do is to like this video so that YouTube can rate us high. Thank you. That is one of the favor you can do for me. Now, we're talking about replacing your limiting belief that has been holding you back. By being aware, you get to decide a new belief. Now, you have been aware of what? That you have identified those things. So you are aware of them. So you have identified them. You've detached them from yourself. Now you are aware of those things. You just get to decide your new belief that now I can design a website. Now I can dance. Now I can write. Now I can present. Some people are so scared. They be like, no. Presentation is not for me, be it online, offline. No. What will I say? Mainly the camera is on. Oh, they can't do anything again. Or once they see people, they start jittering. They can't talk. The whole words they have disappear. You start somewhere. There's somewhere to start. Part of what will keep you moving forward is embracing your growth mindset. Simple. Part of what will take you forward is embracing your growth mindset. Until you believe you can, nothing moves, nothing changes. You just have to believe you can. Like that song, I know I can be where I want to be. If I work hard if I work hard enough, I'll be where I want to be. I know I can. Yeah, you just got to believe you can. Believe in yourself and start taking little steps daily. Little steps daily, not big. The goal is to be consistent, no matter how little, even if it's for 1 minute, for 30 seconds, even if for 10 seconds video, you are editing, even if it's for you're writing for 5 minutes, you're writing for 30 minutes, you're writing for 10 minutes, little by little. Let's say a little drop of water creates a mighty ocean. So you start somewhere. You believe yourself, because that vacuum that you've removed, that you have detached from, that belief that you have identified, you have detached from yourself, have created a vacuum. So you need to replace it with a belief mindset that you truly can. And for you to say you truly can, you have to challenge yourself and do what? Start taking steps. Start taking steps. Faith without works is dead. So you have to start taking steps. Start taking steps. That is the way out. You start taking steps. Little by little, not big step at the beginning. Little by little, little by little, little by little. Some years back, I can't talk like this. I used to be shy talking to people. I used to be shy facing the camera. But today, there's no crowd. I've faced crowd of, I think the highest crowd I've faced is like 3,000 plus that I did a presentation. Before, I can't even one-on-one. I find it difficult to talk to somebody one-on-one. But today is now a bygone. I have to start working on myself because I believe I've got a lot to speak to you and to the world. I'm looking at 10,000 stage. I'm looking at 100,000 stage. I'm looking at 1,000,000 stage where I will share my value to the world. You have a lot of value you can share to the world. Maybe your presentation skill, you suck at it, you feel you can get that. See, you can surpass whatever is that belief you think that have been limiting you. That's what we call a limiting belief. This is a belief you've always have tied in your head because of your environment, because of your circumstances, because of whatever has happened to you or whatever is happening in you, because of whatever it is that limits you. When you say limiting belief, these things are pressing you, they become a barrier to your growth. You can't grow up. It's becoming a barrier. This is the barrier. The stuff, that belief has become a barrier. You can't penetrate. It has become a barrier. Now you have to identify that barrier and you take it away. You get that? Take it away from you. It's not part of you. So that you start doing, you replace it with the I can do spirit. And as you replace it with the I can do spirit, and you start doing those things gradually, you start going gradually. You start going gradually. You start going gradually. That is how you go, and you get to the topmost top, and you keep getting better. They say the biggest room on earth is the room of improvement. You can always get better. The best guys you see today in any field, there was a time they were what? They were learners. Masters were once learners. That masters you see today, they were once learners. So you need to be a learner sometime so that you can become a master tomorrow. That's as simple as it is. You don't need to start somewhere. If you don't start today, 1 month will come, 3 months will come, 1 year will come, 5 years will come. You will get nowhere. It took me years before I made up my mind to overcome my own limiting belief about what? About editing video, even about writing. I used to have a challenge about writing, but today I've been able to overcome my writing limiting belief, my video editing skill limiting belief. I've been able to overcome that, and it is paying me more. Look at me today. Ain't you enjoying what I'm doing today? Ain't you enjoying it? So that is what I'm talking about. All I want you to do, as you enjoy this video, if you've not subscribed to this channel, click the subscribe button and also the notification bell, and click all, so that each time I'm live like this, you get a notification, you can join us. Don't forget to also like this video. Please help us share this video so that people can know more about us. So if you do that, part of, like I said, part of what will keep you moving forward is embracing your growth mindset. Embrace that you can get better and start doing better. Start from small and you'll be glad you did. So guys, okay, good. Progress is a result of practice. Progress is a result of practice. Keep practicing it. Keep practicing. As you practice, you'll be progressing. As you practice, you'll be progressing. As you practice, you'll be progressing. As you keep practicing, you keep doing, you keep doing, you keep doing. You don't just stop. You keep doing, you keep doing. Little by little, gradually, in 1 week, in 1 month, in 1 year, you'll be amazed at your growth. Even before you get to 3 months, you'll be amazed at your growth. You know, you will get better at what you'll get better at this over time if you pay attention to your approach and your results. See, you get better. You will definitely get better. You will definitely get better as you keep practicing, as you keep doing it. You will get better. Just pay attention. Just pay attention. You'll be surprised at what is happening to you. I'm so glad you've been here. I'm so glad you've been here following everything I've been discussing today. And because you want to reset your limiting belief, and that's why you've been here. And I believe you've gotten a lot of information. You have a question, please drop your question below in the comment box, and I'll be glad to answer you. Myself or some of my team members are available to answer you as I speak, answer your question. You have a question, I could answer you live if you have a question. So all I want you to do is go ahead and like this channel, subscribe to this channel, and also click the notification bell so you can get a notification once I'm up. Every day, the daily online seminar is on by 9 p.m. That is GMT +1, Monday to Friday. I, Charles Marcel, I'm the host of this YouTube channel, the daily online seminar. I appreciate you for hanging out today. Follow the 3-step hacks I've showed you on how to reset your limiting belief, and you'll be glad you did. Thank you guys for hanging out with me.